Hey, welcome. It's me again, Mission, and welcome to another episode of Workout from Home, Season 5, episode number 14. So today, I'm going to share with you on how you can do your back workout training by just doing some household equipment. So I'm going to show you how to do it and how to feel it precisely. Today is all about back training, alright? So why we train the back, how to train the back, or even some variations that you can do to train the back. Alright, so let's get into it. Now, why train the back? Alright, everybody wants to lose here. As we mentioned on previous episodes, you cannot just do directly only here. The payload is just very small. If you want to get more results, what you want to do is to actually work all around, because fat is distributed all around the body. So you might as well go all around the body. That's unfortunately the only way to go around it. Alright, so this is it. I'm going to show you how to train the back. Right, so I'm going to use myself as an example. So we can train the back, right? So there's only 3 things you need to train, right? So if you're lazy, you want to do 3 exercises only, it's good enough. Just train it. Number 1, find a way to train here. Okay, this whole upper back here. Number 2, find a way to train here, the middle one. Okay. 3, find a way to train here, this lower back here. So if you always lower back pain here, if you strengthen it here, you should be able to solve the problem, right? For most people. So you want to train here, and something straight over here, this straight line over here, and the upper back over here. Okay? So 3 exercises only 3. And I'll show you how to do using household items, right? So if you want to watch some other variations, you can watch season 4, episode number 18. I actually talk about how to train the back. This is hopefully a more simplified version and also more variation for your workout, right? So let's get into it. First, let's train the upper back over here. So let's get into it. I want to move the camera a bit so you guys can have a look. Right, so what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I'm going to use my signature one. You take a dumbbell, you make it like a barbell. So you use a broomstick, you cover it with the water bottles, tie it with the socks, you're done. Right? So the first exercise you want to do is to train the back. I'm going to stand on top of this bench. You don't have to stand on the bench, but I show you so it fits the camera angle and you can see what's going on. Alright? So what you want to do is to train the upper back. So I'm sure you guys can see. So what you want to do is go over here, up and all the way down. Alright? Up, all the way down. Alright? So again, you don't have to stand all the way on the chair, but the chair is just for easier for you to view. Up, all the way down. Up, all the way down. Okay? So that's how you train the back. Okay? So you want to, when you do this exercise, right, don't think of using your arm. Think of using your back. So what does this mean? Imagine I put a grate over here. You want to squeeze the grate and crush the grate. So squeeze like this. Okay? So one more time I show you from this angle. Okay, so here, up all the way down, up all the way down, right? That's how you do your rows. So upper back, back. How many sets? Try 3 to 5 sets. You can do somewhere within 10 to 30 of your choice. I don't think 5 should do the trick. If you want to add more heavier, add more water bottles. If it's too heavy, lighten the load, that means lessen the water. Alright? First exercise done. Second exercise. Second exercise, you will train over here. So how do we train over here? Right? I'm going to show you, look no further, then to do it over the bench. Okay? So what you want to do, you'll probably see this before, you want to do like a 1-arm row. You place your hand up here, up, all the way down, right? Some cue I always tell people, you want to be as 90 degrees as you can. Too high, too low. So for me, I will be, today look at the camera, I'm actually 90 degrees. So if I do it like this, it's too high. Why high is not good? Not harmful, but it's least efficient. So for example, you're very high like this, you don't feel a lot. If you go back, you have a straight 90-degree body, this you will feel more. So the goal is you want to feel this area. Right? So you take the gear back, you put whatever weight you want. I like to put water bottom, I like that's the weight. And next thing you do is to lift, right? So do it over here. Okay, up, all the way down. Up, all the way down. Okay, up, all the way down. Then once you finish, you move on to the other side. Repeat the same thing. Right? So I'll show you from this angle without any equipment, so you can have a raw look, so to speak. So you put it here, you squeeze all the way up. Think of imagine there's a grip or there's a bolt over here you want to squeeze. So you want it to keep it closer to the body. Too far, close. The closer the better. Think of elbow to the pocket. So you put everything together again here. Elbow to the pocket. Elbow to the pocket. Boom. Done. Second exercise, all done. Okay? Final exercise, the last exercise I'm going to show you is to actually train. So we are done with the upper back. We're done with the middle back, right? So middle back was just now using the back. So how many sets of that? Same also, you can try 3 to 5 sets. You may try anything from 10 to 30 reps of your choice. Whatever you do, make sure you are consistent. Number 2, you are progressing in a certain manner, right? So as we move on, let me just check a few stuff. Hope this is good. Alright, so the last exercise I'm going to show you is actually to train the lower back. It's actually training here, this exercise, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do it. The final exercise I'm going to show is called a reverse hyper. So I'll show you what it is, right? In some gym, they actually have a machine for them to do reverse hyper. But if we're working out from home, assuming we don't have, all we have is just a bench. I'm going to show you how to do. Let me move my camera so you can have a better look, yeah? You should do the trick, yeah? Alright, so you want to place yourself, I'll show you how to do. So you place yourself over here, right? Like this. Alright, so move your groin over here, from here, stay off, squeeze as high as you can, just like this. Alright, so if you do properly, you will feel the side over here. Suggestion, squeeze your butt. Alright, squeeze your butt, go as high as you can. Go as high as you can. Alright? That's it. If you've done it correctly, you should be training the reverse hyper. Right? So you're training lower back. Okay? And to be honest, that's about it. But let's say you want to have some variation, you got band, you can do the same thing. The only difference is the equipment. So I'll show you what it means. So let's say I want this resistance band, or you got a long one better, right? Because I don't have it with me, I only got this small one. So if you want to train like this, with the one arm one, right, you can do it. So I'll show you how to do it now. Okay, so this should do the trick. So what you do is you place one foot over here, you slide it down, and guess what? You just pull. There you go, done. Right, same what? Instead of using the bench, I'm using here, right? So you change the other side just to show you for learning purposes. Isn't that the same thing? So there's not much of change, right? If you want to do your rows using a broomstick, you can do it also, right? So pretty much like this. So using the basic items, once again, go on to here, do some rows, okay? Then move on to the bench, use the item just now and pull, right? And then last one, do the reverse hyper, where you lie down, you just move all the way up just to hit the lower back muscles. Consider the job done. 3 exercise, all done, right? And as you can see, I'm using very basic equipment. I don't have fancy machines, don't have a lot of access to stuff, just using a basic household item, you should be able to get the back workout. Alright? So, gentle reminder, number 1, you may do 3 to 6 sets, anything range from 10 to 30. Whatever you do, make sure you feel the back muscles, don't just feel tired. Alright? Number 2, you gotta be consistent. Alright? So make sure when you do all these, every time make sure there's a quality over the quantity. It's not how many reps I can do. is more like the quality of every single rep, right? It's better to do 10 quality reps than to do 30 half rep or no feeling reps, right? So you don't want to do that. I guess that's it. Okay, thank you so much for joining for today's program. So I guess I'll see you on next week, right? So recap everything. You train the back muscles, just train these 3 parts of muscles. The upper back, the rows, you do some sort of one arm row on the middle, and then the hyper extension on the lower. You're pretty much done already. Okay? So you can put the back training anytime you want, suggestion. You can do an alternate day. I wouldn't recommend back every single day. Maybe you can do a back on Monday, Wednesday you hit again, or Monday, Friday you hit again. I wouldn't recommend hit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday all the way, alright? And also when you do all these things, not only it just gives you the nice back that we talk about, it also helps you to prevent back pain muscles as well. There are countless of clients that have approached starting, they have low back pain. When they strengthen their back in the long run, hey, it turns out they're actually fine. They get better from time to time. So if they can benefit, I also benefit. I once had back pain also before I do my gym. So here you go. Hopefully this helps you. And I'll catch you on next episode, which is on next week. So next week I'm going to touch about, this one is a bit, sugar bad for you. So I'm going to touch with you, sugar really bad for you, and how can you use sugar if it's bad? Is it possible to use it to your advantage? So I'll talk with you on the next episode. So till then, you guys stay safe. Always remember, you can always work out from home. Till then, next week. Bye.